Hi everyone, good morning. Peter Liciaga here, your Mount Laurel martial arts guy. And today I want to talk about motivation, and I'm taking it from our journal, our Black Belt Strong journal that I just created. Actually, I just refined it and made it available to all our students. Started giving some away to some of our key students that have been just being pretty awesome at Donato Karate Center. If you want to find out about our program, of course, go to donatokarate.com or give us a call, 856-235-0414. And if you want to get this, find out about getting this, whether you're a student or not, just go ahead and text me at 856-278-5282. Anyway, guys, I wanted to start today off really having this mindset and being motivated. But let's talk about motivation. This is what we actually teach our students at Donato Karate Center. And for me, I think just keeping it very, very simple, motivation. And motivation, just right off the bat, motivation is simply this: the reason or purpose for your action. And in our journal here, we have it right there: reason or purpose for your action. And I underlined in this journal here, reason and purpose. Whatever you want to do, whether you do it consciously or whether you just do it subconsciously, there's something that's motivating you to do that, whatever it is. And like, for example, kids at the school, martial arts school, we have all these targets. We have bags, we have hand gear, we have targets everywhere. And there's a reason and purpose for each and every one of these targets. And all our children, all our students are fascinated by these targets. They see them, especially when they're new students, they see these big bags, they see these small targets, they see the blockers, they see all our equipment, and they're fascinated by this equipment. And we have this one piece of equipment. We only have one, and we call it Bob. It's a target. Bob. And it's a target we've had at DKC for many, many years. And every once in a while we'll use it, but rarely do we use Bob. And Bob is, there's an acronym for that. I forget what that acronym is, BOB. But it has to do with something, opposition body or something like that. If you know what the acronym is, put it down in the comment section below. I just don't remember it. I know one of the kids came out and said, hey, you know what that means? And they told me and I forgot what it was. But anyway, it's just a target, a striking target that's just, it's like a mannequin that you can hit. It's a head of a guy, and in the torso, no arms, no legs, just there. And Bob just sits at the front of the school, sits there. And when students dismiss, they go right by Bob. And they always either poke at Bob or touch his nose. And they're always doing something to Bob, and either striking Bob, maybe sometimes they'll kick Bob. And then I'll tell the kids, hey, don't touch Bob. And then once in a while, I'll stop the kids and say, hey, why did you hit Bob? And they'll say, well, I don't know. But I suggest that they do know if they dug deeper and what is motivating them to do that. Now, of course, we parents know, Bob is there to be struck, and they want to see what it's like to hit Bob. They just want to hit Bob. And that's the reason why they do it. It's no big, life transforming reason. It's just they see Bob there, and they're just going to hit Bob, or they're going to poke Bob, or they're going to hit him in the stomach or smack Bob. So there's a reason for that. But I would suggest everything we do, whether we do it consciously or subconsciously, there is a reason. And what I also want to encourage you to do is to be self-aware enough to know why you do what you do. What is the reason why you do what you do? What's your reason and your purpose? What's your motivation for everything you do in your life? Now, I don't want to suggest that you stop and consider every little thing you do. I mean, that's not practical, and you'll end up not getting much things accomplished. But in these big things in our lives, these big things, we want to really consider our reasons and purpose for doing them. Like, for example, let's go to our physical health. Why would we want to have a healthy body? a healthy body, taking care of our bodies, feeding our bodies, resting our bodies, and working, exercising our bodies. Why? What is our reason for that? What's the purpose for that? What's the big motivation for that? Now, for me, as a husband, as a father, as a community leader, it's important that I take care of my body, because there are things that I need to accomplish, that I want to accomplish, that I would prefer to accomplish in the course of my day, and my body needs to keep up with that. I need to have the energy to do what I need to do. From early morning, I get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I have about 16. I do 16 hours in my day before I go to sleep, between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. So I need the energy for that. So I have a reason for that. I'm motivated to keep my body healthy. And reason and purpose is so important. That's your motivation. That's the why you want to keep your body healthy. So that's important. Parents, those of you that are listening, you want to take care of your body. What are you doing today to exercise your body and prepare your body for the day? What are you doing with your whole body? Exercising it, feeding it, and resting it. Have you eaten today? I know right now it's 10 minutes to 8, and I've been up for a couple of hours. I've already eaten. I've already prepared my mind. I've prepared what I'm going to do for the day. I have my mindset focused, ready for the day, and so my body needs to be prepared for that. So the exercise that I will do to get my body prepared and equipped for that, it's so important. Do you have the energy? So what's your motivation for that? So talking about motivation being your reason and purpose, or purpose for why you do what you do, your motivation. And the next area we want to consider, this big area, is our mental and emotional health. The things that I want to accomplish in the course of my day, in my week, in my month, in my year, in my life. I want to make sure that my mind is set and my emotions are set, and I want to make sure that I'm healthy and doing all that I can to keep my mind healthy and keep my emotions healthy. That has to come to being self-aware, right? But why would I do all that? What's my reasoning for that? For me, I have children, I have my wife, I have students, I have things that will happen in the course of the day, and stuff comes up. Circumstances and situations will come up. What am I doing to make sure that my mind is right, my mind is clear, and my emotions I'm aware of my emotions, so that my emotions, if stuff comes up, I don't lose it. I don't lose my temper. I don't get emotional to the point where I cannot think straight. Why would I work on myself to maintain a healthy mindset and an emotional healthy position for myself? Why? Well, it's because I have all these people relying on me, and I want to make sure that I accomplish what I need to accomplish no matter what. So that's my motivation. I get up in the morning making sure my mind is right. I'll read, I'll meditate, I'll pray, I'll make sure that my mind is right, and that ties into my emotions. I check my emotions for the day. Some days I get up and I'm feeling a little melancholy, or maybe something triggers past memories, mistakes, mess ups. Maybe I'm struggling with my self-esteem for today, because that happens. I'm not always on top. I'm not always feeling like I'm 100%. Oh, I'm awesome. I'm great. I'll get through the day. Sometimes I'm struggling with that, so I have to be aware of that, and I want to make sure that I go through my day self-aware. But the reason is why. Why would I do that? Why? Because I know many people rely on me. There are goals that I want to accomplish. There's things on my schedule that I have that I want to make sure that I hit those points, those schedules, those intentions for my day. So I need to make sure my mind is right and my emotions are right. Why? Because there's a lot that I want to accomplish. So I have a reason, I have a motivation why I maintain my mental health, my mental awareness, and my emotional awareness. There's a why. The next thing is personal growth. I want to grow. I want to become stronger mentally, physically, emotionally in the course of my day. Why? Because I know that when I get stronger, when I personally grow, that not only benefits me, but it benefits everyone that's around me, from my children, my wife, and my students and my colleagues, all my co-workers, everyone that I meet. I have meetings today, and I know that when I go to those meetings, I want to present myself as someone that's empowered, and then someone that will help someone else reach their goals. So I'm growing personally, and every day I want to see myself get closer to this person that I envision for myself. Of course, those of you that have been listening know that my goal is to celebrate my 100th birthday, and I have 43 more years to get to my 100th birthday. And in my journal, I am at day 14,414 days to my 100th birthday. And on my 100th birthday, I have a vision that I will be a man that's with a clear mind and this emotional empowerment and strength. And maybe my body's not going to be as strong as it is now, but I will still have strength, in my body for a 100-year-old. So I want to grow. I want to grow my mind, my body. So I'm always constantly aware of me growing, getting stronger. Why? Because there's a legacy, and there are people that I want to touch, the lives that I want to touch in my journey, that I want to encourage, inspire, and motivate. Those are my reasons why, and my purpose for me personally growing. So right now I surround myself with these high-level performers, these high-level thinkers that encourage and inspire me. Why? Because I want to grow, and I want to share. I want to motivate and inspire you. And there's one person out there, there's only one person I believe that's out there right now that I know I can inspire and motivate, that needs to hear what I'm saying. I'm not talking about dozens or hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands. I'm really focused on that one person today that I know that will be encouraged and inspired by me. So every day I'm going to work on me, build myself up, so that I can present myself as some would say, as a living sacrifice for others, so that you can learn from me. Now, whether I have a great day or a bad day, it doesn't matter to me. I will grow. I will learn from my mistakes and add that to my wisdom, and I will enjoy my successes and add that to just the joy of life and embracing life, because life is just so short. It's going by so fast, and I can feel like I'm at the top of the mountain and I'm like at that edge. I would say that I'm coming down that mountain, because I can feel my body like losing its strength, losing its speed, losing its flexibility, its agility. There's things that I couldn't do a year ago, that I could do a year ago that I can't do now. So I'm feeling that. But in my mind, I can feel getting sharp. I'm recognizing the wisdom that I learned in years. So I'm growing and developing, and I want that to happen. And I have a reason and a purpose. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, motivation, your reason, your purpose, why you do what you do. Okay, so be aware of that. Just want to encourage you guys, inspire you guys to grow and personally and empower yourself with your reason why you do what you do. You have a day ahead of you today, or depending on when you're listening to this, you've had your day. Right now is the moment, right now. So be present, focused. Why? Because life is too short. Why? Because your children are watching. Why? Because, hey, why not? Okay, guys, I just want to leave you with that. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you want to find out what we're doing at Donato Karate Center, please go to donatokarate.com. Love to have you as a student. If you're not a student, if you have a 3.5-year-old or younger, please look at our class schedule on donatokarate.com. If you want to contact me directly, you can contact me 856-278-5282. Send me a text. You can call, but you'll get my machine, not me. Text me, and I'll text you back. And simply because I just like the texting. And if you want this journal, guys, go to blackbeltstrong.club. You can get this. Or if you want anything that I'm doing, what I'm working on, just text me, 856-278-5282. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for spending this time with. Have an awesome day. Take care. Be black belt strong. Got to remember to say that. Take care.